And we are live. Thank y'all for being with me this evening. I definitely appreciate y'all. It's a blind leading the blind out here. I know y'all been keeping up with this news that's been happening today. James O'Keefe out there stealing sandwiches from pregnant women. Who was at the fell down the steps? Getting off Air Force One in Poland. What's up with that fake air raids in Ukraine? You let me know. Boom. Thank y'all for being with me this evening. I definitely appreciate y'all. Who we got in the house here? Let me see. We got the Boom Howard in the house. Island boys. What about an island boy? Anthony McQuaid. Oh boy. We got the usual suspects in here tonight. I definitely appreciate y'all being here. Boom. Make sure you follow me on these platforms here. The Twitter at Rebel WOA_reason. You can also find me on the Instagram that with that same handle, Rebel WOA_reason. Devin's in the house. You can also get me on Rumble at the Rebelwithoutareason. Not the, just Rebelwithoutareason. Gotta specify. And also follow me on the YouTubes at the Rebelwithoutareason. Sounds so nice if you say it twice. I know y'all been paying attention to these news stories that's going on out here. What do y'all think about that intro trailer? He's got the whole world in his hands. Holy hell. What's going on here? I can't call it. We got a lot of crazy ass news stories though. What about Biden making his appearance over there with the air raids going down? Y'all believe that shit? Cued right on time as soon as he walked out there. I don't know if I believe that. You out of touch with the news today, so what's going on? Oh boy, we got it for you. Just hang on to yourself. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Do everything of that nature. And when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell that says all on there. Don't just hit it and leave it. You got to be specific now. So you saw the caption. I'm sorry. The title of the show and the damn thumbnail, the Bosom Buddies. There they are right there. There's your boys. What's going on here? Can somebody explain to me what the hell's going on here? I don't know. I don't understand what the hell's going on here. Holy shit. What the fuck is happening here? Booyaka, booyaka. To move this stuff around so you can see what's going on here. Try to give you the real experience. Did Biden take Zelensky to Ohio? Yeah, if you put a Ukrainian flag on that Ohio sign, he might go over there. What's going on here? Yo, Creepy Joe. Sleepy Creepy Joe. I got something for you. Hang on, let me find it. That ain't the key. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Boom. There's your boys right there. What are they doing, man? Bosom Buddies in the house. This is the whole agenda that we got going on right now. Everything looks exactly like it should. Is there anything wrong with this picture? Oh, tansy ass. I'll put that right there for y'all to take a look at while we're doing this broadcast. They're involved with each other for some damn reason. I don't. What the hell's going on here? Oh, Biden and Zelensky. They get close together. So you saw the air raids going down. I mean, the air sirens. What the hell for?
Train derailed Friday, 20 of them carrying hazardous materials as flames lit up the sky in northeastern Ohio. The evacuation order is in place for anyone within a mile radius.
Like, what the hell's going on, man?
This is the fucking shit! The fucking shit they burn off! And he
Oh, man. Why were the air raids queued just like that? I'm gonna get the other video so you can see it better. Give me 1 second here. Well, hell, even before we can go down that road, let's go down this road. Look at him tumbling down the stairs right here. Was that Biden that fell down the stairs off the Air Force One? Was that him? I know he falls up the stairs. You think that was him falling down the stairs? Watch him right here. Boom, 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 boom. Bowling for Biden's. What the hell's going on here? And they don't have a good shot until they get closer over here. Then they get this big zoom shot on the door of the plane. Like, dude, you're in the wrong place, cameraman. Right here. Like, you can't tell me there ain't a close-up of who fell down them stairs. You believe it? Boom, what up, SC Wolverine's in the house. You don't think there's a full image view of him falling down those stairs? I don't think you can make me believe it. So yeah, that's him falling down. That's him. I'm pretty sure that's him falling down the stairs, man. You let me know. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull up this. So y'all heard them air raid sirens going. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember that when they did the first time around with the fake air raids? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers when they did that shit. So they sounded the air raids sirens whenever Biden came out there. You see, they're both walking together. Nobody's running for cover. Nobody gives two shits. As soon as he comes out there, they hit the air raid. Boom. Sirens. Somebody memeing them already. Watch this. And ain't nobody running for cover. Like, come on, man. How much more of this? Like, there's security guards all like around him. Like, if he was in the United States, there'd be security everywhere around this fool. He's so comfortable to walk around in a absolute war zone that we're paying billions of dollars for. You better wake your ass up. Crazy as hell. Sonya, you came to the right place. Oh my god. Potent. Potent as a mother. Yeah, so here goes Bovert. She talked about it too. CNN says they haven't even heard air raid sirens for days in Ukraine until Biden showed up. And here's a reporter talking about it.
I've been here for the past 5 days. I have not heard any explosions. I have not heard any air sirens until about half an hour ago, right when President Biden was in the center of Kyiv, as Clarissa was just mentioning. I've been here for the past 5 days. I have not heard any explosions. I have not heard any air sirens until about half an hour ago, right when President Biden was in the center of Kyiv, as Clarissa was just mentioning.
So they hadn't heard any sirens, and all of a sudden Biden shows up, and supposedly they had a ceasefire while he's over there. What kind of war is this? So Russia is the most terrified nation in the world. Country, nation, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all semantics. And you expect me to believe that our president, that's been talking some straight shit to this fool for a long time, and China, can just walk willy-nilly over there with air raid sirens going off without any Secret Service around him whatsoever. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Let me pull it back up. Twitter is stupid sometimes. RIP headphone users. Shout out to the person that did that. Pop Memes 8. I'm not sure if they did it or not, but credit to the folks that did do that. That was a good job. Played that just for the boom boom. And Sonya, she loves the babies. He's a cute little butterball. Look at him, a little cute little butterball. Boom. Oh, we just understood glass for the first time. It happens to the best of us. Wah. It's a baby. Babies are fun. Yeah, so follow Pop Memes 8 over there, John Pop Memes on Twitter if you want more comedy like that. Or you can just come back here every time and get everything you need. I ain't telling you what to do. Anthony said I could watch it all day. You're right, it's funny. So he's falling down the stairs, alone or in pairs, making a clickety sound. Meanwhile, shit's going wild over here in the United States. What the hell's happening here? Breaking massive explosion reported at a medical manufacturing plant in Bedford, Ohio. Let's investigate. Let's investigate this story and see what they say. Oh, found it. There it is, right there. Y'all think he'll show up after or before Trump shows up over there? This fool's going all the way to Ukraine and he ain't made an appearance in this town yet. Yeah, so that's Bedford, Ohio. So either you got a serial arsonist on your hands or speculative, obviously. We speculate on this channel. Y'all saw James O'Keefe, he left. But not from his own choice. I mean, it looks something like this over there at Project Veritas right now. Large plumes of smoke billow from a metals manufacturing plant that produces brass and bronze alloys in Bedford, Ohio. Media outlets are calling this a mass casualty incident. Holy hell. Look at that shit fucking burning the hell and back over there. That's crazy as hell. The Young Turks were talking about what, SE? Oh, they're talking about them eating babies. Who was eating babies? Who the fuck is eating babies? Yeah, no joke. Young Turks and a guy from the Economic Forum eating babies. Dude, you know how to reach me on hit me on that email. You got some exclusive news sources. Boom, I'm gonna scroll that across the top right there. Hit that Rebelwithoutareason.com store. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, I saw Chunky Yogurt was talking about that too. Weirdos. Some weirdos out here, man. Some freaking weirdos out here, man. Let's see what's going on here. See what the fuck is going on here.
World War III has never been closer than it is right now. We need
Maybe Trump knows what the hell's going on.
The warmongers and America last globalists and the deep state, the Pentagon, this.
Let me pull it up for y'all. Hang on.
We need to clean house of all of the warmongers and America last globalists and the deep state, the Pentagon, the State Department, and the national security industrial complex. One of the reasons I was the only president in generations who didn't start a war is that I was the only president who rejected the catastrophic advice of many of Washington's generals, bureaucrats, and the so-called diplomats who only know how to get us into conflict, but they don't know how to get us out. For decades, we've had the very same people, such as Victoria Nuland and many others just like her, obsessed with pushing Ukraine toward NATO, not to mention the State Department support for uprisings in Ukraine. These people have been seeking confrontation for a long time, much like the case in Iraq and other parts of the world, and now we're teetering on the brink of World War III. And a lot of people don't see it, but I see it, and I've been right about a lot of things. They all say Trump's been right about everything. None of this excuses in any way the outrageous and horrible invasion of Ukraine 1 year ago, which would have never happened if I was your president, not even a little chance. But it does mean that here in America, we need to get rid of the corrupt globalist establishment that has botched every major foreign policy decision for decades. And that includes President Biden, whose own people said he's never made a good decision when it comes to looking at other countries and looking at wars. We have to replace them with people who support American interests. Over our 4 years in the White House, we made incredible progress in putting the America Last contingent aside and bringing the world to peace. And now we're going to complete the mission. The State Department, Pentagon, and national security establishment will be a very different place by the end of my administration.
He's letting these mofos have it. Y'all believe that? World War III never been closer. They all playing around over there big time. Seems like they're tempting Putin like a mofo. He gave a statement on it today, too.
In fact, just into my administration, it'll be a very different place, and it'll get things done, just like I did 4 years ago. We never had it so good. We'll also stop the lobbyists and the big defense contractors from going in and pushing our senior military and national security officials toward conflict, only to reward them when they retire with lucrative jobs, getting paid millions and millions of dollars. Take a look at the globalist warmonger donors backing our opponents. That's because they're candidates of war. I am the president who delivers peace, and it's peace through strength. There was a reason we had no conflict. There was a reason we didn't get into wars, because other countries respected us. I entirely built, all right from the beginning, rebuilt our military. It's a big reason for that.
He did build that military up big. And what the hell have they done, dude? They destroyed that shit. Either you're taking things they didn't want you to take, wearing things they don't want you to wear, making you say things you don't want to say. That's some Chinese shit, man. That's some Chinese shit.
China is here, Mr. Burton.
I done told y'all.
I don't even know what the hell that means.
China is here, Mr. Burton. People are starting to see it, though.
They didn't want to mess around with the United States, and now they're laughing at us. We could end the Ukraine conflict in 24 hours with the right leadership. At the end of my next 4 years, the warmongers and frauds and failures in the senior ranks of our government will all be gone, and we will have a new group of competent national security officials who believe in defending America's vital interests above all else. Thank you very much.
Boom. How about that? How about that? Yeah, dude, what about it? I mean, this looks like some soldiers right here on the screen. It could be mistaken for military folks right here. Well, I mean, is it General Zelensky? What's his title over there? I know it's president, but is he commander-in-chief as well? Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta be kidding me. There goes little Greg Abbott. He's put a warning to these fools.
The first February that Biden was in office, it went from 3,985 to 13,672 in just 1 week in February, that very same week. And then the year after that, that very same week, it jumped to 21,560. And so it went up about fivefold, 5 times in just that 1 week period, year after year after year, because of Biden's open border policies. Well, what Texas has done is we have deployed the Texas National Guard far more than any state ever in the history of the United States of America to repel and to turn back people who are trying to cross the border illegally. We have deployed the Texas Department of Public Safety, and they have arrested more than 25,000 criminals who got past the Border Patrol. Had DPS not been on the border making these arrests, there would have been dangerous criminals who got away into the United States or into the state of Texas.
I started paying attention to this at the very beginning. I watched it earlier today. He said a whole lot of illegals are coming in, long story short.
Policies that led to that dramatic decrease. Let me just start out by making a point that too many people forget, and I insist that you never forget. 3 years ago, we had the lowest number of border crossings in decades.
And then he goes on to talk about what they're going to do about it. And it was that George Carlin skit that I sent, that I made for y'all, was they're going to get around to doing this. They're going to get around to doing that after they discuss and plan and generate leads, but they never say what they're going to do. I'll be talking that bullshit. Always talking that bullshit. Here's another damn hazmat crew. Been dispatched to the scene of a Union Pacific coal train derailment in Nebraska. Totally normal, though. I mean, they said this happens all the time, 1,700 a year. Not always big like these, but Trump's fault, obviously. Like, duh. I thought you knew. Sonia says immigration policies existed with Obama and Clinton, but Trump actually enforced them. Let me know if you want the video clips to hear it from the horse's mouth. Well, yeah. You know, I'm always down for a clip. Send it my way. Yeah, here's more on that damn mass casualty fire. You see that shit from down the street. I mean, I'm sure they'll come out with whatever it was, but yeah, was this the hope and change they wanted? Well, yeah. Hoping they can change it into something they want it to be. knocking down all the statues and shit, replacing it with a bunch of weird ass shit. Letting people just act wild. They don't prosecute nobody unless they're on the wrong side of the political spectrum. And even then, sometimes they won't do it. I don't get them. I don't know why they would continually let people come into the country that, and then give all of our fucking money to Ukraine and shit. Like, come on, guys, what are we doing here? Woody. Yes, sir. I was about to say that, Anthony. If you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to cover some heavier shit on the other side of the fence. About 10 o'clock. Maybe 9 o'clock. We'll cut it down here on the YouTube side and go over to the Rumble side and show you some crazy video that you can't see over here. You guys are too sensitive over here. You can't see that stuff. Yep. Biden did say we're going to pay the pensions to Ukraine. Yeah, I saw that. Why? That was in that video, the whole world's in his hands video. I put that little clip in there where he was talking about that. I mean, I know you can't hear it, but why are we sending money if shit's over?
We've committed nearly 700 tanks and thousands of armored vehicles, 1,000 artillery systems, more than 2 million rounds of artillery ammunition, more than 50 advanced launch rocket systems, anti-ship and air defense systems, all defend Ukraine, and that doesn't count the other $500 million we're announcing with you today and tomorrow.
God damn.
That's going to be coming your way.
More money.
And that's just the United States in this piece. And just today, that announcement includes artillery ammunition for HIMARS and howitzers, more javelins, anti-armor systems, air surveillance radars to help protect Ukrainian people from aerial bombardments. Later this week, we will announce additional sanctions.
Dude, if he can just get a ceasefire with Putin while he goes over there, why don't he just get a ceasefire and be like, hey, let's end this shit, homie. This is all bullshit. I hope y'all understand this is all some bullshit.
Against elites and companies that are trying to evade sanctions and backfill Russia's war machine. And thanks to bipartisan support.
So he can straight up say, hey, man, we're sending tanks to Ukraine's front lines to destroy Russia. But hey, don't bomb shit while I come over here and hang out for a minute. If that's all right. Fuck out of here. Yeah, they don't want it to end. No, you don't have to have a Rumble channel to watch. You can just go over there and let me see if this link will work. I'll drop a link for you. Shout out to the Rumble folks as well. They're over there holding it down. That shit don't work. Let me get it for you. Yeah, so let this fool keep talking for a second.
In Congress, this week we're delivering billions in direct budgetary support. Billions in direct budgetary support.
Billions in direct budgetary support. Wow. Better wake your ass up, man. We're selling these fools billions of dollars, and you can't even. They had to line up people at the little. I don't know where they were in the Ohio town. You can go to the post office or something, and get your $1,000. But they sending these motherfuckers billions of dollars over there. Like, dude, you don't give a fuck about our own people. What's wrong with you? There's the Rumble link right there. Hit it and quit it. Yeah, man, no problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't know why I hit these. Man, you ragged. These damn. Automatic buttons to drop them links in the chat. They work when they want to. See if I gotta have this open to do that. That's gonna be dumb. Nope. Dumb. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop this Twitter link for y'all too. Biggity bam. Boom. There's that one for you too. Anthony, I appreciate you, sir. Hit these chats right quick. Yeah, you noticed that too, didn't you, Devin? That's just the U.S. I'm glad you caught that because I caught that too. Like, that's just one. Don't get it fucked up. We were laundering everybody's money. Allegedly laundering the hell out of some money. Yeah, that's why they don't want it to end. They could never end. Boom Harris said, yep, if it was real, then it would be on like a mofo because they are not in NATO and we're not allowed to arm them at all. This should already be the WWIII. Yeah, man. It already is. It's informational warfare happening right now. Who's winning this shit right now? Oh, dude, hasn't he come to the White House before? I don't know. Color me uninformed on that one, but they let everybody come there. Hunter Biden let everybody come there back in the day. Pay him money and give him some rock. And he'll be there for you, bringing all the gang. Big rocks and the little rocks. Yo, who took down my comment? What was your comment? Sometimes YouTube will stop it on their end, but I can see it sometimes on back here on this end. Or you have to make an account on Rumble to watch it. I don't know. It only takes a second, man. Oh, I just read it. They took it down. Get back to my boom. Get back to my bosom buddies. Oh, they took it down. Hate. No, it goes away by itself. I got it on like a 29-second timer, and it'll go away. Calm down, man. Hate. Yeah. Better watch putting that in there, though. You get your own self in trouble with some of that shit. Yeah, I posted the video where James O'Keefe had his resignation today. Or no, it wasn't today, but a couple of days ago we covered that live when it was happening on the Twitterverse. I made a bunch of shorts and shit about it.
Then I was subject to a 6.5-hour listing of grievances, which included taking black cars to meetings. I don't know the significance of the color of the vehicle. And taking a few charter jets over the years to pack multiple PV meetings in a day. One of those jets, I think we had a meeting in New York, Wisconsin, and California in the same day, and it raised $2 million. But the revenue part was omitted. There was also some truly bizarre grievances, including my failure to record audio in one encounter at a bar in upstate New York, and an allegation that I stole a pregnant woman's sandwich.
Dude, what kind of allegation is that anyway? He stole a pregnant woman's sandwich? Like, what the hell? Sonia says, here's what Clinton has to say about immigration when he was president. Okay. Let me grab that. Yeah, you like that fishing pole back there, sir? Let me get out of the way. Beam. It's ready to go. Sonia, for some reason, that takes me to the studio and it says, oops. Whoopie doop, something went wrong. So I don't know why that happens, but however you give me those links that way never seems to work if that's the usual way that you do it. I don't know. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, so I couldn't be for sure what the explanation is on that. Okay, you're going to Twitter. All right, thank you. I appreciate all my Rumble folks over there. We got 8 Rumble folks in the building over there. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Hit that chat up too. People are in there chatting it up. I'm in there with Anthony McQuaid. You like my little pooch? Yeah, I'm a rot dad. My daughter-in-law got that shirt made for me. You see that her rot dad. Yeah, for a sandwich, what? Like, okay. I don't even understand where that's coming from. Like, excuse me? Sandwiches. And then riding in black cars, like, okay. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, I guess he was trying to act like Secret Service or something, and they were getting upset. He was saying that's what the donors were mad about. I'm like, okay, come on.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country.
He called them illegal aliens right there. You get in trouble nowadays. They call them migrants or undocumented citizens or some shit. I don't know what they call them now.
Jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service
illegal
they use
immigrants
impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop.
Yeah, from what I understand, the donors don't give a damn what they do. But they were trying to bring up a bunch of old shit, like his old girlfriends and shit. Like, come on, man. Slick Willie, hell yeah. Remember him, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. We know you did. Y'all was in a whole nother thing. Yeah, I get it. Standing ovation. I get it. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Yeah. Who's got the cigars? You fucking see how they do.
I continue to believe that the best way to solve this problem is by working together to pass that kind of common sense law. But until that happens, there are actions I have the legal
Until that happens, then just do it.
authority to take as president. The same kinds of
Can y'all tell me, like, I'm naive to the system's ins and outs, I guess. I don't know what the process would be. What? Just do it. Well, what's the problem? Been waiting for a long time. Like, y'all can't work this shit out yet. But Ukraine needs the money. Y'all giving them fools money right away. It's funny how they can solve other people's shit, but they can't solve our own shit. Just an observation.
actions taken by Democratic and Republican presidents before me that will help make our immigration system more fair and more just. Tonight, I'm announcing those actions. First, we'll build on our progress at the border with additional resources for our law enforcement personnel so that they can stem the flow of illegal crossings and speed the return of those who do cross over. Second, I'll make it easier and faster for high-skilled immigrants, graduates, and entrepreneurs to stay and contribute to our economy, as so many business leaders have proposed. Third, we'll take
high school graduates. How'd they even get in there? Like when we all went to school, didn't y'all have to do paperwork? Your mom and daddy had to go down there and sign you up for school? You had paperwork involved and shit? Who's doing their paperwork if they're legal? I don't know, man.
Steps to deal responsibly with the millions of undocumented immigrants who already live in our country. I want to say more about this third issue because it generates the most passion and controversy. Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources.
So he just said that they broke immigration laws and deportation of criminals was up 80%. Is he talking about he's deporting people? He deported an uptick of 80% of illegals, like crime lawbreakers.
On actual threats to our security. Felons, not families. Criminals, not children.
I like to season the families, not felons, and the children. What was this line there?
Not children. Gang members. Criminals, not children.
There he goes, criminals, not children.
Gang members. Not a mom who's working hard to provide for her kids.
I thought he was going to come through with another G there. I was disappointed.
We'll prioritize, just like law enforcement does every.
All right, now, y'all remember the George Carlin skit where we talked about language? Listen to what he says. Anytime y'all listen to these politicians talk, you need to keep that skit in your mind.
Working hard to provide for our kids. We'll prioritize, just like law enforcement does every day. But even as we focus on deporting
prioritize, just like law enforcement does every day.
The fact is, millions of immigrants.
They called him the deporter in chief. Shit, I'd be deporting motherfuckers left and right, son. You got that tax money, you gone.
In every state, of every race and nationality, still live here illegally. And let's be honest, tracking down, rounding up, and deporting millions of people isn't realistic.
Why is it not realistic? We got transportation for everybody. You got public transportation, you got airplanes, you got buses. They got buses, airplanes, and transportation to get them to cities, but it's not feasible to even put them on that same exact bus and turn the ass around and take them right back across that border. It's not realistic.
Anyone who suggests otherwise isn't being straight with you. It's also not who we are as Americans. After all, most of these immigrants have been here a long time. They work hard, often in tough, low-paying jobs. They support their families. They worship at our churches. Many of their kids are American-born or spent most of their lives here. And their hopes, dreams, and patriotism are just like ours. As my predecessor, President Bush, once put it, they are a part of American life.
Yeah, you're going to have to deal with it. They're part of American life now. Well, good for you. I can't wait. But they never talk about how they're going to do anything. It's all a bunch of, we're going to progress. They're going to sit down and proceed after we discuss. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go on, get the fuck out.
In particular, it's fun to listen to Washington talk. Whenever the issue of term limits comes up, I always tell people the only term limits I'm interested in would be to limit some of the terms used by politicians. They speak, of course, with great caution because they must take care not to actually say anything. Proof of this, according to their own words, is that they don't actually say things, they indicate them. As I indicated yesterday, and as the president indicated to me, but sometimes they don't indicate, they suggest. Let me suggest that as I indicated yesterday, I haven't determined that yet. See, they don't decide, they determine. If it's a really serious matter, they make a judgment. I haven't made a judgment on that yet. When the hearings are concluded, I will make a judgment, or I might make an assessment. I'm not sure. I haven't determined that yet. In particular, it's fun to listen to Washington talk. Whenever the issue of...
Yeah. That pretty much sums it up for me right there. If you listen to these fools talk, they just beat around the bush about everything. They never tell you exactly what they're going to do. So keep that in mind. Anthony says, okay, when do they take the oath of citizenship? I'm sorry. I don't know. Do they ever? Some do, though. Honestly, yeah, some do. And when they take that test, those fools know more about America than we do. I can tell you that. Sonia says stomach turning was to hear Biden saying during his Ukraine visit about protecting that country's sovereignty. Oh, I know. They believe in freedom. I kept hearing that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then he had the little kids come and join him on stage at the end. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I recorded the thing. The dude talking before him talked longer than he did. My point was Trump basically made the same distinction, but was called a racist xenophobe. Yeah, call me all you want to. Get out of here. you can go with them. That's what I would say. You want to go too? Get your ass on. That's what I would tell them. You're so concerned about your buddy. Go with him. And Sonya was talking about this today. Why does he walk like a freaking robot, man? I mean, the wind is about to knock him over. That's one thing. He walks like he's got something in his drawers, trying to keep it from rolling down his leg. Look at this big show of craziness right here. Sonia said, once U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services approves your application for naturalization, Form N-400, the next step will be to take the oath of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the resistance. Shit. It's a different type of allegiance nowadays. Wolverine says they speed up the process, though. For some people, it takes a long time. Yeah, man, I was telling you, I used to watch that damn Love After Love. I'm sorry, it was that 90 Day Fiance show. And them damn people, they would go through hell and high water to try to be with that person because they loved them or whatever, you know. And they had to jump through hoops to be in this mother. They wasn't just coming up to the border and shit because they wanted to do it the right way. They're trying to get married and have a family and all this shit. So there was a lot of legal shit, a lot of paperwork, tens of thousands of dollars. Then you're talking about your plane rides and shit back and forth to whatever country you're trying to meet this person. And there was a lot of Ukrainian girls on there too. And once some of them got here, I mean, they came from all different countries. Some came from Africa. Some came from China. There was one from South Korea. But once you get here, they're like your sponsor, you know what I mean? So until your shit's all finalized or whatever, and even after that, for 10 years, you're responsible for them. So if it don't work out in your relationship and you break up, you stuck with this motherfucker for 10 years, man. Liable. But here's Biden. He's dedicated to the cause. And most Americans are too.
In big cities and small towns, all across my country, in big cities and small towns, Ukrainian flags fly from American homes. All across.
Man, fuck Ukraine. Nobody give a fuck about Ukraine.
Постоянно извращают исторические факты, не прекращают нападки на нашу культуру, на русскую православную.
What is Putin saying right here? He said, and they lie constantly, perverts historical facts, do not stop attacks on our culture. The Russian Orthodox Church and other traditional religious organizations of our country. See what they do with their own peoples. The destruction of the family, cultural, and national identity. Perversion, mockery of children, and pedophilia are declared the norm of their life, and priests are forced to bless same-sex marriages. God with them, let them do what they want. What do I want to say here? Adults have the right to live as they want. We have always thought like this in Russia, and we always will. No one will invade private life. We're not going to do this. But I want to tell them, look at the Holy Scriptures, the main books of all of our religions, world religions. Everything is said there. Including the family is the union of a man and a woman. Oh, boy. Oh. But these sacred texts are now in doubt. It has become known the Anglican Church, for example, plans to consider the idea of a gender-neutral God. Did y'all hear about that news story? They said instead of God now it's going to be praise them. Instead of praise God, it's praise they or them. I can't remember which one. Fucking dumb. What can we say? Forgive us, Lord. They know not what they do. Yep. Yeah, they got motherfuckers agreeing with Putin over here, dude. What the hell? Millions of people in the West understand that they are leading to a real spiritual disaster. The elites directly, I must say, go crazy, and it seems that they can no longer be treated, maybe trusted. Translation might have got crossed right there. But these are their problems, as I said, and we must protect our children. And we will do this, protect our children from degradation and degeneration. Where's the lie at on that shit? Did he lie? Boomhauer says they better watch messing with the man upstairs. Yeah, these motherfuckers are doing some dumb shit, man. Whether you believe shit like that or not, there are some evil motherfuckers in this world. And he didn't lie on nothing he said right there. They call mega supporters traitors, but then they fly other countries' flag. I don't get it. Oh, dude, our flag, this flag that's behind me right here, that shit is offensive to them. They cry. They get sensitive and cry. Like, how did you even make it this far in life? I want to have that conversation with them. Who enabled you to get this far? If you're so oppressed and everybody hates you so much and the country's raggedy, all the things you claim, how'd you even make it this far? Sensitive little bitch. Sensitive little baby. Yeah, make sure you guys follow Sonia's Scrapbooks page. Boom. She goes live usually on Wednesdays after ABL. She's always got some great content over there. It's always a fun discussion on Sonia's channel. That's Sonia's Scrapbook. Right there. Let me drop that link in the chat for y'all. Bickety bammo. Just for you guys. All for you guys. You're going to be able to call in anytime during the show. I'm going to open up them phone lines and you can call and tell me all about how it's fair that Ukraine is getting money left and right out of your back pocket. Meanwhile, we got cities burning over here, crime rampant as a mofo. (615-348-5482). Give me a call when we talk about it. Until then, Thank you to my rebels. I appreciate y'all. Boom. Very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all being here. Follow me on all these platforms. Twitter, the Rebel Without a Reason. Rebel WOA Reason on there. Same handle on Instagram. Rebel WOA Reason. Hit me up on Rumble at Rebel Without a Reason. And you can also find me on the YouTubes at The Rebel Without a Reason. This broadcast is also available on all your favorite podcast platforms. I did them all. So if you don't see me out there, must be something wrong with your service. I don't know. Boom. Thank you to my mods, though. Anthony McQuaid, Atomic Tabasco, Cat F, Zeta Wichi's Cane Sword, and Sonia's Scrapbook. Best damn co-host on the internet. But boom, yeah, y'all call me up if y'all want to. You see the number scrolling right there. Phone lines are open. Till then, we're going to get back into this thing. Biggity bammo. Yo, Buttigieg said he will take a trip over to Palestine when the time is right. Ain't no hurry now. Yo, when we wrap this broadcast up on the YouTube side around 9 o'clock, we're going to go over to the Rumble side and do some stuff for a little bit, and then we're going to do some music. So it's going to be YouTube from 7 to 9, and then from 9 to 10, it's going to be some news on Rumble, and then from 10 to maybe 11 or 12, we'll do some music fun shit over there too. We'll just kind of roll with it. You see how it goes. We got a lot to cover, though, so I need to get cracking on this shit. Gotta get going, gotta get going. Yeah, so... Boom. Lives of TikTok says we received this from a middle school teacher in Washington State. This is the curriculum for middle school teachers. They're teaching 12-year-olds about gay sex, pronouns, kids becoming transgender, and terms like cisgender and gender fluid, and that doctors can assign a sex to babies. And here's your identity terms. Female, queer, cisgender, gay, all this bullshit. I can't even, they got male on there. They don't have, they got female. See how far apart they put the male and female? If you're a kid, you're going all the way through this and, where am I? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And they made sure to put all these in front of these two. Like, the order seems out of whack, man. Make this shit bigger so y'all can see this. Identity definitions. A woman who is attracted to a woman, a man who is attracted to men, a person who is attracted to men and women. I mean, this is what your kids are learning in fucking middle school. I'm surprised they can't even read this. Pretty soon they're not even going to be able to read this bullshit. Developing pride scenario? Like, what the fuck? Give me 1 second. Y'all saw me read that article the other day, and all that shit was full in there about them damn kids. That's all they give a fuck about. What's your boy here now?
Mayor of East Palestine has said it took nearly 2 weeks for the White House to contact him. There were shouts of "Where's Pete Buttigieg?" at a town hall meeting last week. What's your response to that? When are you going to go to East Palestine?
Well, I am planning to go, and our folks were on the ground from the first hours. I do want to stress that the NTSB needs to be able to do its work independently. But when I go, the focus is going to be on action. Look, I was mayor of my hometown for 8 years.
Now, listen, he's going to stab Trump a little bit with what he's going to say here, if you listen.
We dealt with a lot of disasters, natural and human. And one of the things I noticed very quickly is that there's two kinds of people who show up when you have that kind of disaster experience. People who are there because they have a specific job to do and are there to get something done, and people who are there to look good and have their picture taken. When I go, it will be about action on rail safety, like the actions that we are calling on Congress to help us with, that we're calling on industry to take, and that we are undertaking ourselves as a department to help make sure that these kinds of things don't happen in the future.
The mayor of East Palestine has...
Yeah, you saw that too. Got them Ukrainian colors in the background. It's all the blue and yellow. It's everywhere. Subliminal messaging. They want you to be brainwashed. There's a lot of soft-headed dum-dums out there that believe that shit, though. Yeah, so he's going to get around to it. He's going to go down there eventually. When he goes, it's going to be about getting stuff done. And doing things. Not just showing up to have your picture taken like some people. The fuck out of here. But don't even worry about it, man. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's totally fine, man. Right, isn't it? Yeah, here's part of the problem right here. Gotcha. Thank you, Fonz. Coming in with them audio tips straight out of the bed, straight out of the gate. I appreciate that, sir. Yeah, so they're going to interview a guy here in a second, and they're going to say, so your house is like 11 feet right there behind you? I'm like, yeah.
Also worried about their homes.
My house is packed. It's waiting to be moved.
Over the weekend, Norfolk Southern CEO Alan Shaw was on the ground in East Palestine apologizing, promising his commitment to make things right.
I am terribly sorry that this happened to the community.
Shaw.
I'm going to make him a meme video. I already got it planned out. I was trying to get it done today, but I couldn't get it done today. I had too much shit to do. But yeah, if you look right here, his earnings 2021 total compensation $1.17 million. He owns 34,000 plus shares of the company stock, valued at nearly $8 million. Source of Norfolk Southern Financial Disclosures, SEC. So he's talking about how he knows what they're dealing with his millionaire ass.
Who owns over 34,000 shares of Norfolk Southern stock, valued at nearly $8 million today, and an Atlanta home valued at more than $4 million. His life is a world away.
Anthony McQuaid. The paint on the cars is fading already, but the humans in the area are not dying. What's tougher, human skin or paint on a car? I'll wait. Chickens are dying. Yeah, I saw some video of chickens dying, but how come the people in the area are not dying? It's the whole canary in a coal mine thing. You'd figure that they're dying too right now, dropping off. Let's watch.
From the reality here in East Palestine, where the principal investment for many is their home. This home's projected value down nearly 20% in just 2 months.
Down 20% in 2 months. When did that train derailment happen? Did that train derailment happen 2 months ago? Their profits were, I mean, their land value or home value was up pretty high, and then now it's going down to the shitter.
In just 2 months. With the long-term effects of the chemical spill unknown, they are
February 3rd. Okay, so their property's been going down for 2 months, and now it's going to be even worse because of this. I'm just wondering where we get, where we're going, how we get to places. You know what I mean? Follow the money.
Unlikely to rebound anytime soon. Steve McKay has lived in East Palestine for 11 years, but he no longer feels safe here, and now he's gearing up to sell in a down market.
I don't feel safe. Remember the, yeah, I appreciate those articles, Anthony. I've been tweeting those after I read them. I told you that. So they're on my feed. If anybody's following me on that shit, that's on my feed.
Outside of, what they've been doing so far.
Dave McIntyre is a realtor in East Palestine.
I mean, obviously there has been a lot of change in the real estate market. It's going to affect it. It just is going to.
He and other realtors have told us they are preparing for inevitable big changes.
If you feel like your safety is an issue, it's not worth your own safety, your health, to stay in a house that you think is bad.
Steve is already there.
I just got done remodeling, my kitchen, my bathroom. I wasn't like I had plans to go anywhere. I had plans to stay here. I mean, this is home. Now I'm starting to figure out what we're going to do from here.
Let me go back a little bit.
Drinking water, I mean, they should definitely make some kind of an effort outside of what they've been doing so far.
Dave McIntyre is a realtor in East Palestine.
I mean, obviously there has been a lot of change in the real estate.
Yeah, who would want to move there? Maybe a company that would want to buy that shit and develop it. They're talking to all these different realtors. Yeah, it's going to be a ghost town soon. Yeah, from what I heard and saw, I mean, the people that live there are pretty down into the economical scale, you know what I mean? Get out of the danger zone. Don't drink the water. Yeah, I mean, it could be somebody like that. Black Rock, who knows? Two-headed frogs coming right up. Yeah, it almost sounds like a land grab, you know what I mean? Like they want to destroy this area and take somebody's house and shit for real cheap.
Realtors have told us they are preparing for inevitable big changes.
If you feel like your safety is an issue, it's not worth your own safety, your health, to stay in a house that you think is
is bad. Steve is already there.
That you think is bad. Well, is it bad, motherfucker, or not? Don't tell me if I think it is or not. Yeah, not many people can move. Yep. I know all about it. So what do? They're going to come in and go, dude, we'll give you twice the value of your house, 3 times the value of your house. Right now it's worth $5,000. I'll give you $15,000. Get up out of here. Start putting people where you want them. I don't know, man. I'm just skeptical of everything I see now.
I just got done remodeling, you know, my kitchen, my bathroom. I wasn't like I had plans to go anywhere. I had plans to stay here. I mean, this is home. Now I'm starting to figure out what we're going to do from here.
Did they say how far away his house was from there? They said it earlier.
Soon. Steve McKay has lived in East Palestine for 11 years, but he no longer feels safe here, and now he's gearing up to sell in a down market.
I'm certainly going to attempt it. I'm going to feel bad, you know, trying to sell it to anybody else who's going to move in here. I mean,
who's going to move in there? What?
Are they going to be the wiser?
He lives.
Are they going to be the wiser? Oh, dude, the shit that these people say sometimes fucking kills me, man. Well, yeah, if you don't, unless you're living under a rock, you know what the hell's happening in that area. And I can't remember if it was that guy or the other guy. But they were talking about you live 11 feet from the crash site? What? Y'all were telling people 5 miles away to leave, and this dude lives 11 feet from the crash site, and he's still there? Oh, whatever, man. I got lots of questions. What about your boy, though? Visit Ohio. Nah. Visit Ukraine. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, nothing to see here. Move along. Move along. Sonya, you just sent me that on Instagram. And you sent me something on Twitter too. Should I go to the Instagram or the Twitter one first? Boom, boom, boom. Change this screen here and show you what I can see. Bam. Sonya just sent this to me. 194 countries, all of the member states of the UN would give up their sovereignty to the World Health Organization over healthcare. Michelle Bachmann. You know what? I didn't like her for lots of reasons, but that's another one. The fuck out of here. Probably because they're really poor, undeveloped nations, I guess. Do we have any context to that statement? The 194 countries, all of the member states of the UN. Oh, so all of them? Crazy as hell. Yeah, they're supposed to be passing that World Health Organization to give... read the caption. That's how it lets me read. Oh, okay, there it is. Sorry about that. It says this is about as big as it gets. That's never been a bigger power grab than this power grab. and it's being led by the Biden administration. It's counterintuitive because normally a nation doesn't want to give away its power, but the whole purpose of this legislation would be that 194 countries, all of the member states of the UN, would give up their sovereignty to the World Health Organization over healthcare. So in the case of a pandemic, the World Health Organization would be empowered to declare a medical emergency, and they would be empowered to manage that medical emergency. This means that our politicians in the United States would have no power, and we would lose our voice as people. Well, you got to enforce shit, buddy. Michelle Bachmann joined Tony Perkins on Washington Watch to sound the alarm over a global meeting happening next week to move forward with the adoption that a treaty giving World Health Organization unilateral power to declare and manage worldwide pandemics. Watch the interview at the link in our bio. Oh, yeah. I think it's pretty obvious right now if people didn't understand that they're selling us out. Well, yeah. Thank you for sending that, Sonia. Fred gets dressed. Oh, you can't even show this on the show. What's funny about this? Y'all remember the video that we played on Rumble last time? The show opener on the Rumble side. That shit's free and open to play on YouTube, but if I even showed this on screen, it would probably get this channel taken down. There ain't even nothing. But you get what I'm saying. Fred gets dressed. And then he's butt-ass naked right here. So obviously he needs to get dressed. Gonna be discreetly going through this. So he's running butt-ass naked. This is for school children, supposedly. Not even supposedly, I believe it. Pie paint the library. It's a book for kids and it has a slideshow with the pages. Okay. Got his cheeks hanging out like what the hell? Naked, wild, and free. He romps in the house. This is all on purpose right here too. Romps around his bedroom. How dare you with the his? He romps around his? Despicable. He might never get dressed. Who the hell knows? Oh boy.
I can see this. He might never get dressed. What is this? Fred peeks into... What now? Oh, hell no. I got a damn cheeks hanging out. Come on, bro. Got damn cheeks hanging out. What in the damn hell? Need to keep my banner right here so I can cover up them unmentionables. What the damn hell? Just like his dad, and pulls out the pair of shirt and the shoes. Okay. Oh, hell no. What in the damn hell? How in the hell we go from this right here? Getting this dad, so he dressing like a daddy. It don't even show it all the way. It's all cut off and whatnot. What in the damn hell? Come on, ladies. What is going on here? Oh, hell no. What in the butt? Fred watches closely and puts on the lipstick. Look at this motherfucker right here. Got the goatee. Or is that hair from... Is this a woman? What is going on? I got questions. I got too many damn questions. And not enough fucking answers. What in the butt?
What in the hell's happening here? What is going on here? Jesus Christ. Latina says, I'd like to get your opinion on something. Oh, okay. Welcome to the show. She got the notification late. I don't know why that happens. You're all across the country. Maybe it takes a minute for that signal to get all the way over there. Let me see here. Sonia says that account shares what books are in the library so parents know. Lots of propaganda. Oh, yeah. You know, they say you shouldn't be doing book burning, but depends on the books, I guess. And then you get in the whole thing where it's our freedom of speech, and okay, well, you can say whatever you want. Yeah, we got more of that to come. It's going to be a zoo in here tonight. We're just getting started. God damn, I got to move it, though. We got lots of stories to cover. We're going to have another fun time on Rumble, though. I hate Latina always gets here late. I have to jump over to the Rumble side eventually. Join those maniacs over there. I can't pass this up. I gotta show y'all this sweet ass shit right here. Look at this motherfucker. This is my favorite car right here. That Charger, boy, that motherfucker nice. Look at that shit. You think these sorry motherfuckers are gonna be able to rebuild some shit like that in this day and age? Shit. You better wake your ass up. Let's do this one. New body cam footage. Oh, you fucking whore. Hang on a second, I gotta go back to it. Dumb. Why you gotta be dumb? Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that fun stuff. And you can call in. Call in. If you got some grievances you want to holler at me about, boom, there's a number right there. There's a number right there. Yep, I saw those song requests, sir. I'm going to get to them. Well, I can't add them all to the screen, bro. I'll try. Got mission control going on over here. I don't know what you're looking at. Click on the link and go to the damn story.
A hail of gunfire at the end of a wild pursuit. Just released body cam video showing deputies unloading their weapons. Plus, this Riverside Sheriff's helicopter video showing a SWAT team Bearcat performing pit maneuvers on a fleeing pickup. Its driver wanted for the murder of Riverside deputy Isaiah Cordero during a traffic stop.
Go back. These motherfuckers getting heated out there.
A wild pursuit. Just released body cam video showing deputies unloading their weapons. Plus, this Riverside Sheriff's helicopter video showing a SWAT team Bearcat performing pit maneuvers on a fleeing pickup.
A Bearcat. That's the name of that big ass vehicle. Boy, you want to get hit with that son bitch? What's up, Zatoichi? In the house. Yeah, that did look like a 69, didn't it? Yeah, I gotta watch the video before I show it to y'all. I haven't seen this one yet, so we're gonna experience it together.
Driver wanted for the murder of Riverside deputy Isaiah Cordero during a traffic stop earlier in the day. And tonight, many questioning why the deputy's killer was out of jail and not still locked up for his earlier crimes.
Here we go.
Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand joining us now with more on how this huge manhunt and gun battle
Earlier crimes, how could I guess? I haven't even seen this, so we're going to experience this shit together. Let's watch this shit.
Hold it. Jory.
Mark, it's an important question to ask. This guy was a repeat offender who had been found guilty of kidnapping, assault, and fleeing from police, yet was let out of jail awaiting sentencing. If he had been kept behind bars, he would still be alive today, and so would Sheriff's Deputy Isaiah Cordero. Instead, both died from gunfire on the same day, and we do want to warn you, some may find this video difficult to watch.
Oh, boy. Let me bring it down here and let me watch it here first. Oh, we already seen it. Let's proceed. So they done ram this fool totally off the road. And he done shot another deputy and shit. It's wild over here right now.
Tonight, new video released by the Riverside County Sheriff's Department shows the final moments of cop killer William McKay's life. Late last year, McKay shot and killed Deputy Isaiah Cordero during a traffic.
Yeah, just for purposes here, I'm going to grab this clip. Copy this clip. Actually, I'm going to add it to the news sources list as I'm doing this. I think I already did, but if I didn't, there it is. Just so YouTube won't get on my nuts about it. This is a video that's already on YouTube. We're watching YouTube. So YouTube needs to get all the way off my site.
Stop in Harupa Valley. He would later lead authorities on a chase that ended on the 15 freeway in Norco at one point with more than 3 dozen vehicles.
Look at these goddamn cops.
A bear.
Holy shit. This motherfucker think he's OJ or something? All these cops. None of these cops have pitted this dude out yet. Come on, dude. What's up, Dave Walker's in the house. Hello, host subbed and liked. Sent by Latina. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this shit is nuts, bro. What the hell?
Dozen vehicles in pursuit. A Bearcat tried to pull off a pit maneuver, but McKay was able to continue until the truck he was driving wound up on the shoulder, pinned in by deputies who say he opened fire on them, so they returned fire. A lot of it.
A lot of it. Holy shit, dude. What did he think was going to happen? You start running from the cops and they pitch your ass out and you start shooting at them? Dude, they're going to give you everything you asked for. Every damn thing you asked for. Yeah, that's what I said. Was he trying to be OJ or something? They gave him the fucking heat, boy.
Air 7 HD was
Good
overhead,
Lord.
seeing bullet holes visible in the truck and McKay shot dead in the front seat. There are credible arguments that McKay should never have
Look at this dude's neck tattoos. I ain't saying nothing about people with tattoos, but
been on the street. He was a 3-strike offender awaiting sentencing for kidnapping, assault, and running from police. But the judge in the case, Kara Hudson, twice delayed sentencing and inexplicably lowered his bail. McKay failed to appear for sentencing in October of last year, and then in December took Deputy Cordero's life.
It is the judge that
Hold up. So 1999, his first strike was assault with a firearm. Hey, man, people can be rehabilitated. We give everybody 3 chances. Strike number 2 was in 2006. First-degree robbery. Should have been gone on the first one. Second one, you gone. You ain't learned your lesson. You robbing people, you gone. November 2020, and this was probably when he wasn't committing crimes, he was probably in jail. Third strike, sentencing delayed. Delayed? What the fuck? Sonya says assault with an assault firearm or just a firearm. Yeah. And then October 2022, failure to appear. So his sentencing got delayed until this court date. And he said, fuck y'all, I ain't coming to court. Come and get me.
And in December, took Deputy Cordero's life.
It is the judge that personally did this, but it is a failure of our legislators.
Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco.
So it was the judge that decided to do that. I wonder who the judge was on that case.
Has been excoriating lawmakers, pleading with them to take crime more seriously.
The agenda and the movement that they have, which is 100% pro-criminal.
Bianco lost a second deputy just 2 weeks later when Darnell Calhoun was shot and killed in Lake Elsinore. In today's release, the sheriff pointing to the investigation by the Riverside County District Attorney's Office, along with the Sheriff's Force Investigations and Homicide Unit.
This combined investigation will examine McKay's actions and the deputy-involved shooting. This is an active and ongoing investigation.
They will surely look at whether it was necessary that so many deputies opened fire.
They're going to look into see if it was necessary to save so many deputies, if it was reasonable for so many deputies to open fire. Hey, man, their job is to stop the threat. When you got some fucking maniac, they got it on their screen. Whenever they get a report about somebody that they're chasing, they got a whole report on their screen that comes up and said, these are his felonies. These are the things he's been stopped for. He possibly is armed. And then he's got shooting at him. They're shooting at him after after they'd have run your ass off the road. Come on, man. Can we get on Telegram? I've never been on Telegram before. Yeah, see how easily that was solved, Fonzie? I wonder how many bullets that cost to take care of that. They would say it was overkill or something. Probably. But they were making up for all the times y'all left the fucking... dropped the ball and left shit hanging. The fuck out of here. Yeah, I never did Telegram before. Yeah, was it necessary? Fuck that guy. Was it necessary for him to be robbing people and shit? Like, they gave him chances, chance after chance after chance. Yep. He won't kill nobody else. Case dismissed. Don't come to my court with some silly ass shit. Your ass will be going to jail. Your case will get dismissed real quick. Ridiculous. Look at this shit too. Japan supposedly got a mysterious metal sphere discovered on the shore of the Shizuoka. Access to the beach is restricted. Experts are on the scene. Look, they got bombed equipment and shit on there, but look what it is. As soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. It's got a little thing right there. It's a little buoy. It's got this little thing where you hook it onto something right there. Are people fucking retarded or something? Latina says, if y'all get on Telegram, we've been notified they are live. Are you okay right now? David Bowie. Yeah, I don't have Telegram. We're all here. Why do we need to go there? Why don't you just come here and hang out with us? My bed's nice and comfy over here. We're all here. You want me to get up and go outside, put my shoes on, and go to another place? And you can do group calls there. Okay. I get you. Yeah, I need to hook up my Restream too, because they added a new feature where you could embed your video, your live video onto your website. I need to tell ABL about that. Need to tell ABL about that shit. Yeah, we're about to get ready to rumble here in a minute. Latina, did you make a Rumble account? Oh, you're over there all the time. You need to jump over there. Everybody that's on YouTube, you better get your ass ready to jump over to Rumble because we're going to do it here in just a minute. Yep. Fonzie says, let's get ready to rumble. Dude, I made a video only exclusively on Rumble of the article that I read the other day with the Munchkin voice.
With the little voice like this right here.
But I ended up making it into a Rumble commercial at the end. So when we go over there, we're going to do that. Got to make sure I got all my YouTube stories out of the way first. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're here for the first time, thank you for being here. I hope I earned your subscription. Please join us next time on Thursday night at 7 o'clock Central Time. And this broadcast is going out to all of your favorite podcasting services. Anchor, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple iTunes. You can find me on iHeartRadio. All those fun things. You meant YouTube doesn't give me notifications. I have groups on Telegram. That way we all can notify each other. I don't know why you don't get notifications. If you go to notifications and hit the bell and then you click all on that bell, you will get every notification on everything we do. Every single one. Boom. Here's the Biden presidency right here. Whoa. This dude's going down a ski slope and taking everybody with him that's coming up. He fell off the ski lift, I think, and oh no, he was trying to go up. Oh, they're being pulled up the ski. Here we come. Watch out, people. Whoa, watch out. Get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, here's your boy, too. Like, what the fuck is going on in Ukraine, man? Yeah, like Joe can go to fucking Ukraine. Can you go to Ukraine? He ain't going to Palestine. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's not. It's all it's cracked up to be. Look at these goddamn floods in Brazil, though. Recent flooding in São Paulo, Brazil, has killed dozens of people. Fucking coming down over there. Is Biden going to go over there and holler at the Brazilian people? I don't know. But he said we're going to be there.
Remind us that freedom is priceless. It's worth fighting for as long as it takes. And that's how long we're going to be with you, Mr. President.
As long as it takes, that's how long we're going to be there. And then he's reading remarks from a cue card right here. Okay, I saw this one.
To schools, to the like. It's barbaric. And I'm here to show our unwavering support for the nation's independence.
He can't even remember what the fucking lines are, dude. You're the president. You're going over here showing your ass in front of people. Make sure these are all the YouTube stories I got for you guys. Using it as a funnel for millions. Oh, I know. I know all about it, son. I do want to give you one feel-good story, though, before we leave on the YouTube side. Everybody get your ass over to Rumble. You better get your ass over there. Make sure you hit that Rebel.Reason store to get you all your fun merchandise. I got some new shirts coming too. I gotta get time to design all that shit though. I got good ideas. 901, let's go. We're going. All right, YouTube, thank you guys for coming. I definitely appreciate y'all. All the new subscribers. Make sure you join me on Thursday at 7 o'clock Central. I will see you at that time. Thank you guys to my Rebels. Kablamo, bam, right there. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you to my moderators, Anthony McQuaid, Atomic Tabasco, Cat F, Zeta Wichi's Cane Sword, and the lovely Miss Sonia Scrapbook for being the best co-host on the internet. I definitely appreciate you guys so very much for being here, listening to my antics as we make it through this ridiculousness. But we're going to be ending the YouTube show here in just 1 second. I'm going to say thank you to all those YouTubers. And say goodnight to all the YouTubers. Thank you guys so very much. But I'm going to give you this end of show sign off right here for the YouTube folks. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Thank you for watching. And we're going to end the stream in 3, 2, 1. Peace out, YouTube. Kablamo.